Conspiracy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Sarcastic Barman and welcome to my channel and welcome to episode number 3 of
Stupid Conspiracies.
We've got a great one for you today. Do you know what year it is? Nope, you're fucking wrong. Do you know that seconds don't exist? Yeah, you'd be wrong there too. Jesus Christ. But to explain better, we've got probably the most conspiracy nut looking person of them all, Flat Earth British. Let's have a look what he's got to say.
So I'm going to bring this out. Okay, now, if this is true, this would change everything. And I'm going to explain now, if I can. Okay.
If what's true, Martin? God, you're leaving my audience in suspense. This better not be some fucking crazy ass shit. And knowing you, and knowing the name of this fucking series, it's gonna be, isn't it?
Now, what we're going to be looking into now is the Phantom Time hypothesis. Something that was proposed in the middle of the last century by some guy we'll be looking into now, which is on par with added time as myself, but he proposes that in the Middle Ages there were no seconds.
What? What? Just say that again, please.
In the Middle Ages there were no seconds.
Well, fuck my life, that does sound fucking stupid. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, the Phantom Time hypothesis is basically that they added 297 odd years to make the year 600 and something over to basically the year 1000. This was all due to lining up the legitimacy of the Holy Roman Empire and shite like that. Yeah, apart from then, Charlemagne and things aren't supposed to exist, so that's a bit weird, and all the other documented accounts aren't supposed to exist, so that's a bit weird too. But the fact this hypothesis that you're going to go on about includes that there were no seconds in medieval times just takes this from moderately crazy to batshit fucking levels of crazy. How can there be no seconds? Whether someone can measure the second or not, or have anything to measure seconds, the seconds as a unit of time are still there. Alright, it's our made up unit of time, but it doesn't mean they don't fucking exist, does it? Because how can you have no seconds? They then have no minutes, no hours, no days? What the fuck is going on? Oh, Jesus. Just continue on. We'll see where this crap goes.
Now, if this phantom time theory, which is really interesting, guys, really is true, but then that could possibly mean that people were living longer. Now, what I mean by that is when they say that Noah was 800 years, maybe the aging was different. Maybe time, as they had it then, in the maybe the pre-flood society. How do we know the years were completely different?
Now, you do actually raise a not so mental point right now. How do we know what years were, say, 2,000 years ago? I don't mean the length of a year and how long it takes the sun to orbit the Earth. How do we know that these ancient societies had the same figure as a year as we do? Now, you could say they based it on how long it took the Earth to go round the sun based on where the stars were, where the sun lined up with certain figures and things like that. Hence why you have things like Stonehenge, and at the summer solstice and the winter solstice and all that crap, it lines up with certain stones on the solstice, year after year after year, basically. So you could say that. Or you could say you're getting down a rabbit hole of crazy shitness. Let's find out.
Meaning shorter. Then if the years are shorter, and they wouldn't be able to perceive it in their time frame because they wouldn't have anything outside that frame of reference to, to compare it to, then it would be normal for them. And each day could be, relative to us, maybe an hour. So if you know and you lived 800 years, then relative to us, that could be 100.
What? A day is an hour because they might not have the same reference. You are going down a rabbit hole of batshit craziness right here. Jesus Christ. As I mentioned before, they could be using the stars. They could be using the seasons. He could be born in the summer of one year and They know the summer of next year. Hey, look, he's probably won now because that's a year, because we base our years on the fucking seasons. Well, we would have several thousand years ago anyway. But, yeah, this is getting crazy.
Literally, in my research, where I go on stumble upon, okay? Herbert Ilk, the Phantom Time hypothesis. Now, there's a few good hypotheses on here. Let me just show you one or two before I get to this.
How about no? We'll stick to the Phantom Time hypothesis. I think that's enough crazy for us to deal with today. Thank you very much.
So there it is, Phantom Time. The Phantom Time hypothesis is a theory developed by Herbert Ilk, born 1947, he died in 1991, which proposes that there has been a systematic effort to make it appear that the periods of history, specifically that of Europe during the Middle Ages, AD 614 to 911, exist, when they do not.
Well, fuck me. Just the start of this entire fucking thing is crazy enough. So you do your research via StumbleUpon, which then, I'm guessing from the fact you've mentioned that Herbert's dead, you then don't do any checking on, because poor Herbert, he's still fucking alive. He's 72 years old, and he's still alive. So he didn't die in 1991, he came up with a theory in 1991, and for anyone probably reading that, they're not going to think he died at that time. It's just you seem to have some difficulty with understanding fucking shit. Now, yes, the theory is that between the years 1614 and 911 AD, that time doesn't actually exist. They basically moved the date. That's basically it. So all historical records that show anything for that time are obviously made up. Now, that includes Charlemagne. Now, there's enough fucking records about Charlemagne that I find this theory straight away a bit fucking stupid. And doing my research on this, I found that most other people think it's a bit fucking stupid as well. The fact that you don't, and you're using StumbleUpon to do your research, yeah, we can put you in the batshit crazy camp, I think.
Ilk believed that this was achieved through alteration, misrepresentation and forgery of a documentary and physical evidence, which is precisely what I've been proposing, guys. He claimed the presence of Romanesque architecture, wow, in the 10th century as evidence that less than half a millennium could have passed since the fall of the Roman Empire, and concludes that the entire Carolingian period could, including the person of Charlemagne, is a forgery of medieval chroniclers. More precisely, a conspiracy.
So, yeah, it was all made up. All that history, all those castles that were built and dated and documented being built at that time, they're all made up. All forgeries on the documents. And all because Roman architecture still existed 500 years after the empire fell. Okay. Now, I'm guessing when you're saying 500 years after the empire fell, you're ignoring the Eastern Roman Empire that also became known as the Byzantium Empire, which lasted until 1453. Okay, so are all Byzantium documents forgeries as well? Because they have a good long lineage of keeping documents and things like that. So, yeah. Basically, this theory holds no water. So, let's see if you've got anything to add to it, because I don't think you're going to, do you? We're just going to sit here, laugh at you, and add you to the nice file that we have going on stupid fucking conspiracies, because this is a fucking stupid one.
Now, I've had my doubts about Charlemagne and a few other people. Now, I'm sorry, but Samaria to me, because Zachariah Sitchin, clearly it's fake. All of these civilizations, the Ottomans,
Whoa. So, you think Charlemagne wasn't real, but also the Sumerian culture, the Sumerian fucking empire, whatever you want to call it, doesn't actually exist. Not that our dating system for it is wrong, they just don't exist. Oh, good God, boat of gravy. Fuck my life. You are crazy. Let's just get on to why seconds aren't real in the Middle Ages, because that'll be fucking amusing as shit.
And proposed has found no favour among mainstream medievalists. I wonder fucking why.
Because it's fucking crazy! Jesus Christ! You think you're going to make up 297 years, historical figures, change every single document in every single country that's ever kept fucking records? Fucking hell! Can you not realise this is fucking mental? Moving a year, yes. Making up all the historical figures? Fucking mental, mate! Oh, get on to the seconds. Please, go on to seconds, because at the moment, you're just fucking mental! Mental!
Minutes did not exist during the Middle Ages. Try and work that out in your head. I went seconds. I said seconds. I'm very sorry. Minutes. That's more. That's more. Well, seconds as well then, yes. But minutes. The introduction of the metric system. I'm sure you're aware about that. Well, maybe I'll do a vlog on that in the future. America had none of it. Stick with the imperial. During the Middle Ages, a combination of water clocks, sundials, and candle clocks could tell time, but none of those could determine time to the minute. Both the medieval and modern day sunrise to sunrise contain 24 hours, but medieval hours vary in length within the month and the time of day.
If you actually pay attention to this, it's not that minutes didn't exist or seconds didn't exist. There was no accurate way of measuring them. This then goes for hours as well, because if you don't have an accurate minute, how are you going to have an accurate hour? And if it's sunrise to sunrise is your day, which is fair enough, then yes, they're going to vary depending on the seasons and time of the year. So yeah, this is due to not being able to measure accurately, as opposed to they don't fucking exist. And yeah, you're going to twist this, aren't you, and make up loads of shit in a minute. I've not watched any further, but that's my fucking prediction.
You are stupid. 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 And don't forget, you are stupid.
Well, that turns out I was stupid then, wasn't it? Because he doesn't then mention it again. That's all he does. God damn it. But he does have flat earth news. Now let's bear in mind this video originally was from 2017. There was mirror uploaded about 2 days ago. So yeah, the news will be out of date, but we can still take the mick out of it.
News. How can anyone believe this bullshit? Russian astronaut slams flat earth theory. Does he? No. Let's see what he says. Look at this guy. Russian astronaut is flabbergasted that people lack the understanding of basic physics. Maybe someone should tell my physics major that, who's a flat earther, and has no idea how people can support flat earth theory has been revealed. God, look at that ball, it's so fake, you can't even believe it anymore. Can't even look at it anymore, guys. Sick shit. Flat earth theory has been growing in popularity exponentially of late, with celebrity endorsements including basketball player Kyrie Irving and cricketer Freddie Flintoff. Russian ISS cosmonaut Sergei Ritsky said the prevalence of a pseudo-scientific theory is due to poor education in the West. Well, that'd be your problem from dumbing down. Fortunately, we've unplugged, we self-educate. Fortunately, so we have got an education, actually.
Well, your education is worth diddly fucking squat, let's be fair. Because you just believe the earth is flat, no matter what evidence is presented, no matter what is shown, no matter what is done, it'll always be the fucking same. And whoever presents said evidence is either a liar, a shill, both, or just not unplugged from the Matrix. Ooh, for fuck's sake. We're going to see what else we got. But first, we're going to include it here. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Please share my video. I only got 20 shares for the last 28 days according to my YouTube analytics, and I think most of them were me. Someone did share via WhatsApp though, so that's quite cool. But if you do like it, and we do start getting lots of shares, I could always run a competition for something as awesome as this. Ooh, if I put my hand, nope, the light's in the way, there we go. We have Sarcastic Barman shot glasses. How fucking awesome are them? Brought to you by the amazing Gary G. So Gary, I may be ordering more of these off you if people start sharing my videos, so people can win them as prizes. Yay! But let's continue to see what this nut job is doing.
It's much better than the one any curriculum could fucking supply. We have the best university library on earth at our disposal. The interweb. I'm sorry to hear the echoing in Russian as well. I have no idea how one could come to believe this bullshit. Well, yeah, how much is he paid to say all this bullshit? Anyway, it's in the mainstream media. And then he basically pushes fucking, basically saying that we're full of shit, but I'll just tell you about the secrets of UFOs that I know about, because they're true. Alright? Just to put things into fucking perspective with these people, okay? I'm not going to read it because, not that I don't think UFOs are not true. I think they're possibly demons or extra-dimensional beings. I think they work on a spiritual level.
Well, good God, your inability to understand how fucking articles on the internet work is fucking taking the piss, really. That UFO article that was the recommended slideshow is a recommended slideshow. It just happens to relate to the article you're reading. It's not that the astronaut's gone on about them, for fuck's sake. And then but UFOs might be real, but they're not what we think they are. They're actually just, demons and angels and things. Now the thing is, a UFO doesn't have to be fucking alien. It just means unidentified flying object. For fuck's sake, what is with you lot and not understanding basic fucking terminology? For fuck's sake. Oh, we can't do any more of this shit. I really can't. You are just a fucking moron. You are conspiracy nut ballsed up to the hilt. And fuck my life. I cut out a small section which was going on about fucking cannabis. And people saying, we don't know its causes and effects and it could cause psychosis and other crazy things. Now, it is a couple of years old and we do know more. But fuck my life, you are a case for fucking drugs causing mental fucking deficit fucking behaviour sometimes. Fuck my life. Oh, good God, man. Anyway, I am the Sarcastic Barman. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, share lots. You might win prizes at some point. And don't forget, check us out on the shills on Thursdays and Saturday nights. We've got Simon Dan coming up soon. Unirock, Geostriber. There's loads of awesome people coming up. Don't forget to check them out. Thank you very much and good night.